morning and welcome to SSO Coaching 76. Today we are going to talk about reading a room. How to actually read a room. When you're in business, there are many situations that you will be exposed to. When you learn to read the room, you can handle any of them. Are people excited? Are people pissed off? Is there anxiety? Is there an overall sense of calm? There can be situations that can start off as calm and turn quickly. I've been in many situations in the boardroom where everyone enters with a specific purpose. Because of what is said or how it is said, the situation turns. You can learn how to read this if you are observant. Observation is the key here. In sales, there is a saying, the next person that speaks loses. This is also true in negotiations. And let's face it, no one truly is in a boardroom just for a visit. No one gathers in business with just the intention to say hi, There is always a purpose, and someone, or more than one someone, wants something. I had a meeting with a terminal, and the meeting was okay at first. There was some tension, but I thought maybe this was just because one of the people in the room was a naturally hostile type of individual. He just always had an attitude. But there was an underlying tension. I watched and I observed as the conversation went from okay to worse. The conversation was never good to begin with. It was just okay, but it definitely turned. When the attitudes and the tensions began to flare, this is when I had to step in. I read the room because I was observant. I saw this coming because I watched and recognized the signs. I knew that the one individual already had an attitude, and that rubbed some of the others the wrong way. But it took this observation and this understanding to diffuse the situation before it got out of hand and the meeting turned ugly. As I stepped in to calm the individuals and to try to steer them back to middle ground, I realized that day, if we watch, if we observe, we can actually read a room and make a judgment call that could be better than where the situation was dictating the meeting would go. I managed to be that voice of reason in a room full of attitude, testosterone. I was the only female in the room. There was a lot of attitude that day. I brought everyone back to the middle, and the remainder of the meeting actually was productive. But without that ability to read the situation, or if I would have reacted as the others did with emotions, the meeting would have turned and not been salvageable. We have to read the room. We have to read the individuals in it. We have to see the full situation and not let the emotions run our reactions and responses. See your strength, recognize your significance, and embrace your opportunity. Sometimes in a boardroom, our strength is our calm, is our reason. Our significance is our ability to read that room and bring a meeting back to focus. And our opportunity is to actually make that situation better. If you are interested in coaching, if you are interested in just a conversation, give me a shout out at SSOcoaching76@gmail.com. And everybody, have an awesome day.